Good morning, everybody. This is Dennis Wilborn, Papa D. It is the 11th of the month. That means it's time for Proverbs 11. I hope you've been enjoying the little journey we've been going on through Proverbs. We spend I try to make it less than 5 minutes a day on one of the chapters in Proverbs because I encourage everybody to start reading through the book of Proverbs. And so I give you, this is like the appetizer. Please go find the book. There's so many ways to read the book of Proverbs these days. Then read the chapter for today. It is the 11th. Read the 11th chapter. So the title of today's session is Be Real, Stop Being a Poser. Now, we don't use the term poser very much anymore, but a poser back in the day was a person who basically they were a fake. They were a fraud. They were trying to look like they were something that they weren't. And isn't it interesting that in this book that's probably close to 3,000 years old, they talk about that kind of person. There's a couple of great words we're going to see in here. One of them is duplicity. What the world is duplicity? And the other one we're going to talk about is called discretion. So as we get going in the book, the author of Proverbs, which is Solomon, the wisest man in the world, talks about various areas. He gets started with, says, the Lord abhors dishonest scales, but accurate weights are his delight. So God appreciates, he delights in what's real. So how do we learn to be real? Well, one of the ways, it gets down in the verse a little bit further, it says, the integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. So there's that first word, duplicity. And again, study Proverbs with that dictionary. We talked about duplicity means they're double-minded. Their actions hide their true intentions. We've all known people who are duplicitous. They're a fraud. Basically, they're trying to get something over on you, and they use that word double-minded. In the book of James, James 1:8, it says, he is double-minded, whomever he is. And a person who's double-minded, he says, is unstable in all their ways. Something to ponder on that a little bit. So the book goes on, and it goes continues with the comparisons and all this type of thing, and it gets to this other verse that I just kind of go, whoa. Have you ever seen something that just seems like it's out of place? Well, this is where we make a shift a little bit of a shift in Proverbs, where they start showing things that are kind of out of place. And it says, like a gold ring in a pig's snout. Now, clearly, we know, that a golden ring, a beautiful golden ring, has no business in a pig's snout. And it goes on to say, like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. Wow, ponder that a little bit. Discretion. What is discretion? Discretion is the ability to, it's a power, they say, power or a right to decide and act according to one's own judgment. So basically what it's saying is, a person without any discretion shows a lack of judgment. And so the lack of discretion, and then it goes on a little bit further in the chapter, and it basically says that a lack of discretion, we basically make wrong decisions. So that kind of clears it up today. It's really amazing how. The last one I want to talk about is the last one down around verse 30. It talks about the fruit of righteousness is the fruit of the righteous is the tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. God was even thinking about winning souls almost 1,000 years before Jesus Christ came on the scene. So, hey, that's it for today. Hope that gives you something to ponder. I have basically moved all the Papa D videos over to a YouTube channel, It's called Proverbs with Papa D. Keep it simple. Everything will be archived there. All the days so that you can go and check it out at your discretion. Anyway, God bless everybody. Aloha.